It's day 258. Today I made progress, but not like solid progress, but I made because originally I had abandoned my scraping project. I was just gonna pay people or existing scrapers to do the work to get my leads for my new ebook project, but I've decided after further review that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the fucking scraping myself. I'm gonna do the coding myself, just because this business will be super reliant on high quality leads, and the current scrapers on the market that you pay for, although cheap, are not gonna supply the quality of leads that I need to make this work and at scale. And they also give you a bunch of data that is not even usable, that I would have to build another script to filter that out. So anyway, I'm returning to my coding ways. I think it's good, but now I understand what it is that I'm doing, which made me realize that it's actually not that crazy, because before I was kind of just blindly following instructions online on how to do it. But today I took the time to understand what the fuck I'm actually doing, and I'll explain it real quick because I actually think it's pretty cool. So what I'm doing is I'm going on TikTok, and there's these things, if you're familiar with coding or programming or developing, there's things called APIs, and APIs are basically ways that software communicates with each other. And so TikTok, the app, communicates with the server through public APIs for the public database. So every time you go on TikTok and you scroll, say you're searching something and you scroll through the videos, every time it loads something, it's sending a request to the TikTok server, the database, saying, hey, pull 50 more videos. This is what we're pulling, all the data, like the profiles, the videos, everything. So what I'm gonna do is you have to set up some kind of like proxies and stuff, but you go in and you basically listen to what that request is, like what it looks like when the app requests for more videos when you're scrolling. Because that's what I need to do. I need to be able to scroll through these search terms and get all the posts that are correlated with that search term. So I have to go and listen to these requests, figure out what they are, and then I take those requests, I put them in a script, Python script, and what it does is it basically goes in to TikTok servers, and it's basically giving it the same request that the app would, with like some like authentication tokens, whatever you need to kind of bypass, excuse me. And then and then the server's like, oh yeah, here's the 50 videos you requested. Basically that's like super basic concept, but and then that's like happens very fast, right? Because when you go on TikTok, you scroll, it's like instant. So it's like you can do that request basically like every 2 seconds or so, give or take, like, I don't know, quarter of a second. And so what I can do is like each request is like 50, right? 50 videos, 50 profiles, whatever. So every 2 seconds you're making a 50 request, and it may be more. It's definitely not less than that. It could be 100. So every 2 seconds you're basically getting 50 to 100 videos, users, and it's not just like the user and the video, it's everything. So it's like the resolution of the video, it's like the profile, the description, the hashtags, everything, the profile URL, everything associated with that profile that is public information. You're getting that. My script's gonna interpret it. It's gonna get the things that I need, such as follower count, bio, username, and yeah, that's basically all I need. So yeah, it's gonna do that, and then it's gonna send it to my Google spreadsheet, and it's gonna organize it perfectly. Now, obviously that sounds fucking pretty good, but I mean, think about it, like I said, 50 to 100 every 2 seconds is like an average of like 2,000 a minute, 2,000 profiles a minute. Multiply that by 60, it's like 120,000, 100,000 profiles an hour. That's on one computer. So you set up these computers in these virtual environments, they're called virtual machines, and you could have 100 of them. I only need like one. I might get a few more, but like I said, one could get me 100,000 profiles a minute, or not a minute, an hour. which is more than I need. You know, I don't need it to be fucking now, but yeah. And then maybe you're wondering how I'm gonna get leads, how these are leads, because it's public information, it's not private. I'm not hacking into any TikTok database. This is all legal. It may be against TikTok's terms of service, but it's definitely legal. I'm not hacking into anything. It's all public information. But in the particular niche I'm operating in, people have their email in their bio. I think I've spoke on this before, but they're micro influencers, so they have emails in their bio in hopes of a brand reaching out to them, and a brand will reach out to them. It'll be me. But I basically, so it's like a hit or miss. Not every profile is going to return with an email, but my script is only going to scrape. It's only going to append. Append means send it to my Google spreadsheet. It's only going to send user information that has an email in the bio. So it's all fucking hyper customized, hyper specific. Everything's tailored to my need. Whereas the public ones are, like I said, not very specific. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that sounds great on paper. It's obviously going to be a bit harder, but now that I understand how to do it and how it works, I think it's a lot more tangible, and it's not that crazy what I'm doing. Like, it's like advanced beginner level, like coding, and I'm not a coder. I don't even know shit about that world. I just know how to use ChatGPT, so there's that. But yeah, that's gonna be my fucking bread and butter for the next week. I want to say it's gonna take me at least a week. Hopefully I can get it done in a week. But I mean, yeah, like I said, 100,000 profiles an hour. You know what I mean? Do the math. Like, I could leave that on, you know, millions, and then I can just hyper get like the highest quality ones I can do, like people with follower counts from like 2,000 to 3,000. You know, just random shit like that. I don't have that much information on them, just their bio and follower count. But for what I'm doing, like I said, it's like if someone has an email in their bio and they're under 5,000 followers, like they're the perfect candidate. And it's like I'm gonna have all those profiles, you know, like the way my shit works, 100,000 leads an hour. I can basically go through every single fucking profile in existence that fits my niche, that has the qualifications, you know what I mean? I'll have all of them. So it's gonna be looking good. And then yeah, as far as my main business, I'm really just focused on making content that I can run as ads. So a lot of my content that's blown up has been a little too organic. I don't think high converting. So I'm focused on making higher converting videos, and it kind of sucks right now because those are the hardest to go viral. But I'm gonna be doing that until one of them goes viral, and then once it does, take that, run it as an ad on Facebook ads, and I'm not gonna go crazy with it in the beginning. I'm still learning, so yeah, we'll just see how it does. But that's kind of my strategy for that business. And then, I mean, I don't have all my eggs in one basket with this new ebook venture, but this shit is gonna do fucking amazing. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm in a good spot. Next week is pretty clear, and yeah, opportunities looking good. So that's it for me today. We'll catch you all tomorrow.